Let's begin this practice in child's pose. You can keep your knees together or apart. Sit your hips over your heels and then slowly start to crawl your arms long out in front of you. Allow your forehead to rest heavy down on your mat. Maybe even roll side to side on your forehead to let your head really settle in. Let your hips really sink heavy over your heels. Take a full belly inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more like that on your own. Inhale, strength, calm, power. Exhale, stress, tension, and worry. Extend your fingers long on the mat, starting to feel some length along your side body. Take a breath in, get a little longer. And a breath out, relax your hands down. As you inhale, shift forward. We're going to go straight into a modified plank. So adjust your knees and hands if you need to. Lower your hips. Hug your belly in. Knit your ribs in. Lengthen your spine. So look a couple inches beyond the edge of your mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Back to child's pose. Inhale up to a modified plank. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale, ride the breath up, plank. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. One more inhale, up, plank. Exhale, back, child's. This time as you inhale, let your chest lead. Lift your head, scoop your chest, belly hangs low. Exhale, hug the belly in, chin to chest, come back through a cat spine. Inhale, chest is low, chin lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, hug the belly, press the mat away. Cat pose as you sink your hips back. Inhale, chest scoops through the gates of your arms. Hips low. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, send your hips back. Last time like this, inhale, chest low, pull your chest through. Exhale, back to child's pose and bring your knees to parallel. As you inhale, scoop your belly low. We're going to go all the way to cobra. So let your hips touch and let your chin and chest stay up. This can be a baby cobra or you can start to push up a little bit higher. Take a breath in. Breath out, come up through your modified plank and back to child's pose. Full inhale, long exhale. Inhale up to tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take your left arm, send it forward, reach it up, and then reach it back. So creating a big circle, your arm is moving forward, up and back like the arm of a clock. You can bring your hips into it, shifting forward as your arm reaches forward, and back as your arm reaches back. Inhale forward, up and around. Exhale through, just one more. Release the left hand down. Reach your right arm forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arm back. Reach forward, breathe in, open up. Exhale, back and through. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, back and through, really waking up your shoulders, finding some space in your body here. And release to tabletop. Reset, hands and knees. Extend your right leg long behind you, reach your left arm out in front of you, lift arm and leg so they're parallel to the floor, creating a long straight line. Hug your rib cage in, make sure your toenails, all 10 toenails, are pointing down toward the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale to tap elbow and knee round your spine. Reach, inhale, tap, exhale. Reach, inhale, tap, exhale. Reach, inhale, tap, exhale, hold, round your spine like cat. Reach, inhale, hold. Maybe you bend your right knee, take your left hand around your back, capture the shoelace side of your foot. Maybe you kick into your hand and lift your foot up toward the ceiling. Release your arm and leg. Come back to tabletop. Wag it out. Other side, right arm forward, left leg back, lift up to parallel. Toenails point down, rib cage hugs in, breathe in. Elbow to knee. Reach, inhale, tap, exhale. Reach, inhale, tap, exhale. Inhale, get long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch and hold. Cat spine. Reach long, inhale. Left heel into your seat. Feel that stretch in your quad. Reach your right arm back behind you. Maybe you capture your foot. And if you have your foot, you can kick into your hand a little bit. Big breath in. And release your arm forward. Tabletop. Send your hips back. Take a breath in child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Come up to tabletop. Let's go into our first supported side plank. Swivel your right foot back behind you. Right hand comes to center. Left leg extends long. Left arm opens up. So check that your left shoulder and left hip are stacking right above your right, so you're in a vertical line sideways. Good. Maybe you hold here. Maybe you reach your left arm long overhead and let your left leg lift up off the mat. Get really long, imagining more space between your foot and your hand. Breathe in. Tap elbow to knee as you exhale. Reach and kick. Inhale, get long. Tap, exhale. Reach, inhale. Last tap, exhale. Reach, breathe in. Bend your left knee behind you. Capture your foot in your hand. Maybe you kick your foot away from your body. Open your chest, breathe in. Release your foot. Step your left foot down. Let's just stretch it out. Come up to gate pose, arms parallel. Exhale, left hand to your left leg. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, come back up and swivel it down through tabletop. Other side, left hand to center, left heel back behind you. Right leg stretches long. Right arm overhead, supported side plank. Right arm reaches long, maybe towards the top of your mat, and maybe you lift your right leg up off the mat, staying really active in fingers and toes. Breathe in, get long. Tap elbow to knee. Reach, inhale. Tap, exhale. Reach, inhale. Crunch, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Set your right foot down, up and over to the right. Gate pose, side body stretch. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, return to tabletop. Let's flip one or both wrists over, just giving your wrists a little stretch. Plank pose puts a lot of pressure on the wrists, so just make sure to give them a little love. Maybe you shift forward and back just a little bit. Feeling a nice stretch here. Switch, flip the other wrist. Switch that one out. Sit back over your heels, clasp your hands, and just take a couple figure eights, swiveling your knuckles in an 8 vertically. In the shape of an 8, so just forward and back a couple times. Might feel good to just circle your wrists around in both directions. And let's move into supported side plank. Hands under your shoulders. Step back into plank. Put your right hand down to center your right hand under your face and swivel both heels to the right. You can keep your feet in a line so one foot is in front of the other foot here. At least for this first one. You'll notice how that gives you a little more stability, more surface area touching the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Reach your left arm overhead just like we did in supported side plank. Remember, you can always drop that right knee down. Get steady on the knife edge of the right foot. Maybe you float the left foot up. Tap elbow to knee. Exhale, tap. It's harder without the knee down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tap. Inhale, stretch. Last one, exhale, tap. Inhale, reach, come through center. You can drop to your knees if you need a moment. Breathe in, Readjust your left hand, swivel both heels over, extend your right arm up, get steady. Feet can be in one line, and remember your left knee can always drop down to the mat. Get steady on the left foot, pinky toe side, knife edge side. Maybe you float your right foot up and reach your right arm long overhead. Breathe in, tap, extend, tap, extend, tap, extend, tap, extend. Come back to plank. Knees can come down for a moment. One more move here. We're going to move side to side in your side plank. Breathe in. Swivel your heels to the right. Left arm up. Left arm down. Heels to the left. Right arm up. Let's go each side. Breathe in. Open. Left hand down. Heels to the left. Right arm up. Close it down. Plank inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good. Extend through your arms. Spread your fingers wide. Press the mat away. Take a deep bend in your knees. Shoot your tailbone up toward the ceiling and send your hips up and back. Push your heels down toward the mat. Knees can have a soft bend. Release the crown of your head down between your biceps. Breathe in. Look forward between your thumbs. Tiptoe to the top of your mat. Ragdoll, hang heavy. Let your knees bend. Maybe you grab for opposite elbows and sway. Switch out your grip. Release your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up to standing, breathe in. Circle your arms all the way up to the ceiling and draw your hands to heart center. Good, get solid into your left foot. Pop your right knee and turn your knee out to the side. Setting up tree pose, the right ball of your foot can be down. Maybe you start to bring it up to your calf or guide it up to your inner thigh. Find your core strength here. Find your stability. Think about gripping the mat with your foot. Good, hold here with your hands at heart center, or maybe you reach your arms straight up overhead, gaze up at the ceiling. Maybe bring your right hand down, resting it on your right thigh. Left arm reaches up. Maybe you reach over to the right. Come back up. Slowly lower down. Other side. Right foot is grounded like the root of your tree. Left knee pops up and out to the side. Cup your ankle with the arch of your foot, and then slowly bring your foot up to your calf and then up to your inner thigh. Hands to heart center, breathe. Send your arms up overhead, open your arms wide, breathe here. Maybe you hold. Maybe bring your left hand down to your left knee, right arm up. Maybe you lean to the left. Come up. Slowly release, come back to mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Send your hips down and back in a chair pose. Big toes can be together or apart. Send your hips down, slight tuck of the tailbone. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Sink all the way down. Hands can touch down for toe stand. And maybe you roll your feet if it feels good. Draw your knees down, lift your chest up. Use your core here. Maybe you open your knees out. Knees together. Sink your hips down, boat pose, feet high, palms face up, breathe in. Low boat, hover and hold. Maybe you flutter your feet. Let's go here for 3, for 2, for 1. Long body stretch. Reach your arms long in both directions. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Flex your right foot. So we're going to go for extended hand to big toe on your back. So your right hand can come to your hip or just relax down. Take your right peace fingers, index and middle, and grab the inside of your right big toe. And you can move your arm to the inside of your right leg. Then kick your right leg up. It can be bent. Get a nice big stretch in your hamstring. Good. If you can't grab the big toe and it's feeling impossible, you can just hold onto your leg. We're doing practice for this variation of side plank, which will make sense in a little bit. Draw your right knee out wide, so it's almost like it's reaching down toward the mat. Nice open hip. Knee can be bent or extended up. So you can just imagine yourself doing this in a side plank. Maybe you will in a couple minutes. Draw your knee back into your chest and release it down. Hug your left knee into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze. Circle your ankle. Take your left peace fingers, index and middle. Reach for the inside of your left big toe. And then extend your left leg up, getting a nice big stretch in your hamstring. Good. With your knee bent or straight, just draw your left leg out to the left. Good. So you can keep it bent, or you can start to kick into your hand, opening up. Bend your knee, draw it back to center. Hug both knees into your chest, sway side to side. Let's go for happy baby. Grab for the outer edges of both feet. Maybe you kick, maybe you sway, or just hold. Hug your knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs, pick up your hips, rock and roll a couple times, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Cross the ankles, press your feet back, and come to down dog. If you'd like to take a vinyasa here, come to plank, shift forward as you inhale, lower halfway chaturanga, exhale, lift your chest, breathe in, and breathe out, down dog. Okay, let's go for the full flow of practice. We'll go through this 2 times through, one slow, the other at breath pace. Inhale to shift forward to plank. Remember, your knees can always lower down. Right hand comes to center. Find your side plank. Feet can stack on top of each other, or they can stay in that line, one foot staggered in front of the next. Breathe in. Lift the left foot up off the mat, and maybe you find tree pose. So we did a lot of variations. You can take any variation, a supported side plank. Take elbow to knee taps if you'd like. If you'd like to take that big toe pose, you can capture your big toe with your peace fingers and extend up. Release. Then everyone step your left foot in front of your right. So the pinky toe side of your right foot is down and your left foot steps in front. Breathe in, reach high. Horizon pose, lower your hips. Left hand down, parallel to the floor. Inhale, hips up, arm up, reach to the top of your mat. Horizon, exhale down. Breathe in to lift up, one more time. Breathe out, horizon pose. Inhale, lift your hips up, and then step your left foot back up to your side plank, float it up, breathe in. Step your left foot behind your right this time, open your chest to the ceiling, reach your left arm up and back. Wild thing. So wild thing is a variation of side plank. You can see the pinky toe side of the right foot is down, the right leg is straight, but you're finding a big back bend. Breathe in, come back to plank, and then step your left foot all the way up to your right and come into a runner's lunge twist. You can guide your foot there if you need to. Find your way up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to reach up. We're going to turn to extended side angle. Left elbow is going to come to your right thigh. Right heel will spin down. Right arm will reach up overhead. As you exhale, sink into your left knee. Roll your right shoulder back. Star pose on the inhale. Reach your arms high. Toes out, heels in. Extended side angle facing the back of the room. So your right knee will bend, right elbow to right thigh. Left arm reaches up. Breathe in. Easy twist facing the back of the room. Left hand down, right arm up. You're going to step your right foot back to a side plank. You can take 2 steps, or you can do it in one big step. Good. This time I want you to take your right foot in front of your left, so slide your left foot back a little bit. You're going to bend your left knee under your body like it's in a supported side plank. So that left knee can always come down. It's a super, super tough work here. Maybe you can lift the knee up. Maybe you can tap hand to knee and lower down. Tap hand to knee. This time grab the outside of the knee. Drive your knee up. Keep your gaze down or send it up, finding a little twist. And then come down to supported side plank. Reach long overhead. Reach up. Let's do a little different variation of this. Bring your knee up, tap, extend the leg out, rest the pinky toe side of the left foot, and come into a fallen star. So big hip opener, heart opener as well. Breathe in. Lower your hips down. Bend over your right leg. So seated straddle, keeping it pretty narrow here. Let's give your left wrist a little break. Full breath in. Stretch on the exhale. Good, final push here. Come back up to your fallen star, left hand down. Pick your hips up. Last move, see if you can float your left leg up off the mat. Maybe you can capture the pinky toe side of your left foot and extend long. Maybe you can drive your left leg up for a flying split, almost like a compass plank. Good, wherever you are, breathe. The left foot can still be down. Step your left foot back and flow through a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Good. Come down to your knees. Let's flip the wrists. Give your wrists a little break. And we're going to do the left side. Return to down dog. Inhale to shift forward. Find your side plank. Right arm up. This first time through is a little harder because we're slow. Right foot stacks on top of left if you can. Maybe you find tree leg variation to start. Play here. Maybe you capture your big toe and extend up. Wild thing, right foot behind left. Open your hips, reach up. Come back to tree. Step your right foot in front of your left. Inhale, open up. Horizon as you exhale. Inhale, hips and arm lift. Lower, exhale. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Step your right foot up and behind. Wild thing, hips up, arm up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out, return to side plank. Right foot steps forward, easy twist. Breathe in here. Transition to extended side angle, right elbow to thigh, left arm up overhead or framing your ear. Star pose as you inhale, arms out, heels in, open your chest, look up. Extended side angle back at the front of the room. Roll your right shoulder back. Breathe. I'm looking right at a squirrel. Very random, I know. Easy twist. Starting to notice the beautiful things in life in this practice, maybe even at your window. Left arm high. Come back into your side plank. Let's bring it home here. Left foot stacks on top of right. And then set it behind. So you know that your right foot is going to start to do some work here. Get solid in your left. Right knee will float down on the mat. Maybe you can tap and lift, tap and lift, tap, and then take the left hand on the right side of the knee, so the outside. Drive your knee up for the twist. Send your gaze up or keep it down. Untwist, breathe in. Extend your right leg, set it down. Lower your hips down. Seated straddle. Come back up. Final move here. Fallen star. Lift the right leg. Maybe you can bend the knee, capture the foot in your hand, kick the leg straight out in front of you, or you can extend that leg up so it's shooting towards the top of your mat. And release. Let that go. That is really, really, really tough. Chaturanga, optional flow, up dog or cobra, down dog. Hold down dog, or if you'd like to take a little break for your wrists, you can flip one wrist, flip both wrists, or take a couple figure eights. This sequence is going to be tough, breath to movement. We'll go through it a little quicker. Do what you can. Modify as you need. Final push, you can do it. Down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Plank. Right hand to center, side plank. Your variation, whatever that is. Big toe binder tree. Step your left foot all the way up. Horizon pose. Exhale down. Inhale back up to your side plank. Left foot behind right, wild thing. Breathe in, open your chest. Left leg floats up. Easy twist. Breathe in. Extended side angle, right heel down. Star pose, breathe in. Side angle at the back of the room. Easy twist, left hand to the mat, right arm up. Side plank, right foot behind left. Left knee down, floats up off the mat. Capture the knee and twist. Open the leg up. Lower it down, fallen star, hips high, hips down. Fold over your right leg. Back to fallen star, final move. Lift the left leg. Maybe you capture the foot and extend, or maybe you kick that leg straight up. Find your side plank. Release it to your plank and flow. All right, let's bring it home. Plank, left hand to center, swivel open. Side plank, find tree legs, find big toe pose. Set your right foot down in front. Inhale to open, exhale, horizon. Inhale to lift and set your right foot down. And set your right foot down. Wild thing, right foot behind left, lift your hips up. Come back to plank, right foot forward, find your easy twist, breathe in. Side angle as you exhale, left heel down, left arm up and over, exhale. Star pose, inhale, side angle, exhale, facing the top of the mat. Easy twist, inhale, side plank, final push here. Left foot down, right knee hovers in supported side plank. Outside of knee, cross body twist. Come down, extend to fallen star, open your chest. Lower your hips, fold over your left leg. Inhale up. Final move, fallen star. Float your right leg. Maybe you capture the pinky toe side of your foot and extend. Or maybe you kick that right leg towards the top of your mat. Release to your side plank. And optional vinyasa flow. Whew. I don't know about you, but I am sweating. Down dog is where we'll meet. Puppy pose, knees down. Chest drapes down as your arms stretch long. Forehead rests. You can press your palms together, bend at the elbows, thumbs toward the nape of your neck. Just letting your heart rate start to settle. Noticing all your efforts, your beautiful work. Extend your arms, sink your hips back over your heels.